You walk into a McWenderking's, a chain of family-adjacent restaurants. They are as widespread as they are identical. Even in the smallest of towns with the quietest of townsfolk, you'll be greeted by the faint glow of that blue neon sign with the signature blood-red crescent moon C just off center. With so many convenient locations across the globe, you would assume that McWenderking's was the undisputed top dog in the fast food service industry. And yet, you've never seen a commercial, a billboard, an advertisement of any kind. In fact, you sometimes forget what a McWenderking's restaurant looks like, or how the food tastes, or if you've ever been to one before in your life. You may even struggle to picture McWenderking's in your mind at all. But just when the idea has almost faded, just when the name McWenderking's finally begins to loosen its grip on your tongue's tip, you feel the cool blue of neon on your neck and the sharp burn of the blood-red crescent resting just off your spine. You turn around, and suddenly you are washed with the knowledge of what's for dinner. You walk into a McWenderking's.
So, we want to thank our friends again. Jalen for his wonderful intro that he recorded for us.
Before we move on, I do want to tell you a funny story that when I was recording the first episode, my mother heard the intro and peeked her head in and said, "Oh, what are you recording? That sounds interesting." And I explained the whole McWenderking's concept to her. Mm-hmm. And then she asked me, "Well, could Jalen just do the narration for it?" And I had to explain that my entire role is narration and storyteller. So essentially, my mother just wanted to take me out of my own podcast just because Jalen has that cool voice.
Yeah.
I know it's a disappointment to go from Jalen to me. I accept it.
Well, he's a voice actor.
He is. And he's very talented, and we're very fortunate to have him.
Yeah.
I just know going from that smooth, buttery voice to mine is a rough transition sometimes. We'd also like to thank Addie Skelton, who did our first character song for the series. Episode 2, she did Sinister Ketchup, which was the song during the dream sequence that Jonathan had.
Indeed.
The first time, not the second time.
Did you call it for that weird surfer cashier?
So yeah, thanks to both of those guys, we have this great series. Yeah. So hello everybody, welcome to You Walk Into McWenderking's. I'm your shift manager?
You could go for restaurant manager. Well, restaurant. Oh, did you call it? Did you say shift manager?
Yeah,
that could work.
Okay, I guess I'll be your shift manager because game master and dungeon master don't really apply here. Yeah. I'm your shift manager, Sam.
I'm a terrified customer, Jonathan.
Just calling myself shift manager, I felt my career take a hit.
It's definitely a downgrade.
On our other podcast, I'm the mayor of anything. Here I'm a shift manager, whatever. All right, for those of you new to the podcast, this is our homebrew game from Something About Geek Stuff, where Jonathan enters the McWenderking's restaurant, which you heard about in the intro. He has the objective of ordering food, eating that food, and getting out.
Indeed.
Sometimes it's easier than others.
Yeah, I died once.
And so did a plot line. All right. So, Jonathan, you ready for this week's prompt?
Yeah.
All right. You walk into a McWenderking's. As you enter, a blue neon light shoots from either side of the door frame and dashes across the perimeter of the room in tubes that run along the wall. In front of you is a large banner that reads, "Welcome to the McWenderking's of tomorrow, today." The words are set in a pixelated silver font with blue binary code background. Around the restaurant, you notice the chrome tables arranged perfectly, spaced apart without chairs to be seen. You look up and notice the restaurant's light coming from a ceiling-like screen that bathes the dining area in a calming orange tint. You look down to the floor, and rather than the traditional tile, you notice that it's made up of black interlocking honeycombs. And as you step forward, they burst into color, creating a wave of traditional checkered blue and purple pattern that you've come to identify with your McWenderking's dining experience.
Huh. Interesting.
Welcome to the future. What would you like to do?
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the counter.
Okay. You walk up to the counter.
Is anyone there?
Suddenly, there's a whirling sound, and a man juts up to the counter.
Hi.
He has a silver face, humanoid features, but silver face, silver arms, wearing the traditional McWenderking's hat, visor, and apron uniform.
Okay.
And he says,
Well, hi there. My name's Charles, but you can call me Charlie.
Ah.
Welcome to McWenderking's.
Yeah. Hey, Charles. Can I get a burger?
Well, it's Charlie, but I'd love to get you a burger, but you're here a little bit early today. The restaurant hasn't gone through its opening sequence yet.
Okay.
Have you ever been to the automated McWenderking's before?
No.
Well, we are the first of our kind. You see, the way the restaurant works is there's two components. There's me, and then there's the restaurant.
Okay.
Once the restaurant's time code kicks in, its AI will load up for the day, and you'll be able to get your order once the opening sequence has gone through.
All right. So, should I just sit here for a bit?
Well, looking at my internal clock, we should be hearing from her in 3, 2...
Suddenly, there's a whirling sound as the screen that projects orange light above slowly goes from left to right, turning into a calming blue.
Ah.
You hear a voice that is followed by a chime. Good morning, McWenderking's. Ding dong. It's 8 a.m. Time to start another wonderful workday.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, that's Jackie. At least that's what I call her. She kind of runs the place around here.
All right. Do I order from Jacqueline?
Well, you see, the way this McWenderking's works is our food is kind of set on a timer.
Okay.
So in order to get the restaurant up and going, we have to go through our opening day sequences first. There are 8 events total that have to be completed before the McWenderking's is able to be up and running for the day. I usually complete 4, and Jackie takes up care of the other 4. Her AI knows that it's time to start once I've completed the first task. And so her timer will start and complete the second.
Okay.
And with each task I complete, her timer will be set to go to the next one.
All right. I'm gonna tell you straight up, Charles. I'm scared.
Well, don't worry, man. It usually only takes like 45 minutes.
Ugh.
But I mean, if you're in a hurry, I guess I can have you help me out, kind of cut the time down.
Sure.
Awesome. So this should be pretty easy. It's nothing too terrible, and it won't involve a lot of work, and I'll be sure to give you a discount for your trouble, alright? Alright, so the first thing we gotta do is wipe down those tables.
Okay.
Alright, let me grab you a rag real quick.
Suddenly, the chassis in Charles's chest pops open, and a fresh cleaning rag pops out.
Did you call it? Okay. I'll just take that then.
Alright, while you're doing that, I'll go ahead and set up the fryer in the back.
All right.
Then he zips off into the back of the kitchen.
Okay. I'll just wipe down some tables then.
Okay. So you go over to the tables. They're just completely chrome, like little golf tees of silver just poking out of the ground.
All right.
With a little, would look like a little bolt, an actually rather large bolt, bolting them to the ground themselves.
Okay. Let's. Like, is Chrome dirty? Can Chrome get dirty?
This chrome doesn't look too bad.
Ah, okay. Just pretend then.
So you pretend, you just kind of hover hand it?
Did you call it? Well, I'm still going to wipe them down, but I know that they're
okay.
already clean.
So you're wiping them down.
Yeah. Charles in charge of our lives and our days.
As you're wiping these down, you get to your last table, and suddenly you hear a chime. Ding dong, Task 1 complete. Populating chairs now. Please stand clear of the dining area.
Okay. I'll walk back up to the counter.
Alright, so as this happens, you've cleared the area, and suddenly there is a humming sound from the honeycombs down below. Not a buzzing. There's no bees in these floors. Don't worry about that. But I need to reassure you sometimes.
Yeah.
There's no bees. You won't be fighting bees.
Bees.
Yeah, it won't be bees.
Indeed.
There's a sound, and the middle panel at each of the honeycombs around the tables open up, and smaller silver chrome spokes pop up to be your chairs, each making kind of a whooshing sound as they come up, like they're being pulled out of a vacuum. And they'll just kind of across the restaurant, almost in the same order that you polished the tables.
Okay.
And now you're good to go.
Alright.
You hear another chime. Ding dong. Populating chairs complete. Please continue to step 3.
Jacqueline, let's step 3.
Bing bong. Step 3. Clean the counters.
Okay. I'll start cleaning the counters then.
Okay, so you go to take the rag over, and Charles quickly rushes up.
Whoa, buddy.
Hi.
We can't use that rag. We just used it to clean off tables.
Gotcha. Do you have another rag on you, buddy?
You know it, friend.
Okay, I'll take that rag then.
He opens up his chest again, dispensing a clean rag.
You'll also probably want to go ahead and use the spray bottle. I know the tables look pretty clean, but this counter gets a lot of use, you know?
Okay. That's
So, all of a sudden, his head opens up on the side, and out of a small rail conveyor belt comes a squirt bottle.
Ah.
He turns his head to offer it to you.
Okay. I'll take that from you.
As you take it, the contraption of rails and conveyor belts just goes in reverse and goes back into his head, which closes up.
Alright, you take care of that. I'll be sure to be working on the ovens.
Okay.
And he zooms back off into the kitchen.
I'll start on the counter now then.
You look at the counter, and you notice that whereas the chrome tables seem to be immaculately clean, the counter is rather dusty.
Okay.
There's some handprints, but nothing particularly prominent or sticky, not like soda or like grease or anything, but
Yeah.
it just doesn't feel like it's been kept up quite as well as those tables.
Okay. Squirt it up and clean it.
Alright, so I'm not going to make you roll for that. That's pretty easy to clean a counter. So you start cleaning off the counter, and you hear Charles from the back, Charlie. He goes,
Excellent job, friend. We'll be able to get you that burger in no time.
Cool. Smart House didn't have a theme song, did it?
Not sure what you're talking about, friend.
Ah. Darn. I'm alone in this world.
So you're cleaning off the counter and just making your way down. And as you get about halfway, you notice a red stain. A drop just in the middle of the counter.
Alright. Clean it!
Alright. As you spray it and clean it away, you notice that it gets a much more liquidy texture and very quickly wipes away. You move down the counter more so, and you notice a couple more drops. These pools of just red liquid dotting the counter, not becoming larger, but just freckling this otherwise clean, dust-covered surface.
Yeah, Jacqueline? I know it's gonna be weird, but I might want to have a hypothesis on why this restaurant's so empty.
There's no reply.
Ah. Charles?
Suddenly there's the whizzing sound of Charles moving from the back to the front.
Buddy, what can I do for you?
Charles? We're friends, right?
Well, my friends call me Charlie. But otherwise, yeah. I like you, buddy.
Alright. I'm about to plead for my life. There's red spots on the counter.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Now, you're going to look at me and tell me that's not human blood.
That's not human blood.
Now, when you tell me that, we're going to finish this agreement, right? You're going to hand me a burger, and I'm not going to die today.
I don't know what that has to do with human blood. But the sooner we stop talking about nonsense and get cleaning, the sooner we'll be able to get you that burger. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about your discount, buddy.
I get a discount?
Well, sure, I'm not going to make you do all this work helping me out for nothing.
Huh. I figured it'd cost me an arm and a leg.
Well, no, we're usually pretty affordable. I thought I'd give you even a upsize if you're up for it.
Yeah? Okay.
You know, pay for a small, get a medium, pay for a medium, get a large kind of thing.
Okay.
I mean, don't let Jackie see, but I'll help you out.
Alright. Well, keep on cleaning then.
Okay, great. I'm going to go back with those ovens.
Okay.
And he zips back off into the back.
Alright then. I guess I'm gonna clean the murder scene.
Okay, so you continue wiping down the counter. The dust is now kind of collecting in the air, falling and rising with the heat and cool of the room, and the counters become clean. You hear a chime again. Ding dong. Task 3 complete. Task 4. Populating condiments.
Okay.
And you suddenly hear a dispensing sound of what sounds like large collections of small rocks being poured down a hillside.
Alright.
Ding ding. Condiments populated. Task 4 complete. Please begin Task 5.
What's task 5, Jacqueline?
Bing bong. Set the daily display. Advertisements and toys should be ready to be advertised to all upcoming McWenderking's customers.
Huh. Alright. Hey, Charlie.
You hear his friendly sound zip up as Charlie comes up again.
What's up, buddy?
You have something for me to put up this promotional art?
Oh. Yeah, I guess we're already on step 5. This has been much quicker than how I normally do it.
Huh?
Well, there's 2 parts to it. There's the toy display, and then there's the sign of the week.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I can hand you the toy display from under the counter, but I can't remember where I put the sign of the week, so I'll have to go look for it.
Okay.
Alright.
He reaches under the counter and pulls out just a plastic, rather large, and it's almost stop-shut sign size and square-shaped toy display that has a plastic plexiglass over a display of the typical McWenderking's toys. You know, fry tank, robot shake, burger with gun. All the lovable characters.
Alright.
It just goes over in the corner over by that queuing spot. Just slip it in the pole. It'll be fine.
Okay. I'll slip into the pole.
Alright, you do that. I'll go try to find that poster for you.
And he zips off into the kitchen again.
Alright. So, I'll put the toy display in the pole.
I'm going to have you roll a 5 or higher for me on this one, just for accuracy.
Okay.
This is our first roll of the episode. Jonathan uses regular D20 skill set, set with a ranging difficulty, with 15, of course, being more difficult task, and 5 being more simpler ones.
13.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you just kind of slip it in, no problem, flagpole style.
Okay.
Goes in the display. When you push it, it makes a little click sound, kind of like a tent pole.
Yeah.
And you know it's in good.
Alrighty. Charles? Yeah, Still looking for that poster, buddy?
You hear from the back this time, Charlie not coming forward.
I'm still looking, friend.
Okay.
Don't worry, buddy. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. You go ahead and just make yourself at home until then.
Alright. Jacqueline? Have you seen the movie Smart House?
Ding dong. No record of command.
Huh. Darn. Artificial intelligence. What does it matter if it doesn't have the classics? Huh. Jacqueline?
Ding dong.
You're not planning any murder plot, are you?
Ding dong. My only programming is to open the McWenderking's for a dining experience.
Oh, you have a response for that, but not Smart House.
Ding dong. No prompting for Smart House found.
I wonder how often this machine gets asked about murder. Apparently more than Smart House. I guess I'll take a seat.
Okay. Any seat in particular you want? Just
Let's one new seat behind the freestyle machine.
okay. So you sit over by the McWenderking's freestyle machine. I won't say that the chairs are like super comfortable. They're not cushioned, but they're sleek.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just sitting on a chrome stool. It's all right.
Truly, that's the future. Uncomfortable but sleek.
Yeah, it's a style choice. So you're just sitting there. Some time passes.
Yeah.
You hear some rumbling in the back as Charles doing something. Not a lot going on.
Okay. Hey, Charlie, you found that thing yet?
Oh, the poster.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I totally just found it. Let me come bring it up to you.
All right.
There's a whizzing sound as Charlie goes to the counter.
Come on up.
Okay.
You ever work a hollow poster before?
No.
All right.
He pulls up a tube that looks almost like a scroll with a button on either end.
Okay.
So there are two buttons, a green and a red. In order to open the hollow poster, you'll press the green button.
Yes.
Make sure to step out of the way and be holding it up in the air so it'll unfold all the way. Have the red button pointing downward. After you do that, you should be good to go.
Okay.
Don't worry about closing it. That'll be for the night shift test.
There's a night shift?
Well, of course, we got to close down every night.
Yes.
That's a whole different list of operations that me and Jackie take care of.
Yeah. Okay. So, I'll go ahead and do that then.
All right, remember, red side down.
All right. Okay. Let's set up this hollow poster.
Okay. So you go to the front of the store next to the Welcome to the McWenderking's of Tomorrow Today poster. And just underneath it, you have space for the hollow poster. What would you like to do?
I would like the red side to be down.
Okay. You place the red side down. You still holding it in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you call it? I'll press the green button.
Press the green button, and on either side, it unfolds, pops out, and there's just your 3D rectangle. It says, now loading. Daily promotion from McWenderking's HHC.
What do you call it? I feel like there should be a default one, like, pre-installed. I don't know. I'm no designer. I'm
Ding
no
dong.
programmer. Huh?
Task 5 complete. Now initiating Task 6. Heating kitchen.
Huh. You think that one would be one of the more, like, running tasks, but sure.
As you say that, suddenly the sign in front of you flickers and glitches.
Okay.
Task 6 cancelled. Ding dong. Task 6 canceled.
Okay. Hey, Charles, there's something wrong with your poster.
What's going on, buddy?
He zooms up to the front of the counter again.
It's glitching.
Ding dong. Task 6 canceled.
Well, I can hear that from Jackie. What's going on with it?
It is buzzing and glitching.
Oh man, bring it over here. We'll take a look.
Okay. Is there any way I should carry it over?
Go ahead and close it up. It'll be alright. We can just open it up fresh over here.
Okay. Red side down, right?
Right side down.
Okay. I'll press the button again.
The green button or the red button?
Wait. Is the red button off? Or does the red button do anything, Charles?
Yeah, just tap the red button down, kind of like you tap a cane.
Okay. I'll do that then.
Okay. As you tap it to the ground, the 2 square sides suddenly disappear, and you're left with your tube.
Alright. Here you go.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Charles takes it and taps the green button, and one side pops out.
Oh, buddy, what'd you do to it?
Press the green button.
And you were holding it in the air, right?
Yes.
Huh. Well, you did everything right.
He's looking at it, examining it now, turning it to different sides, trying to see if any of the mechanisms inside the tube are somehow misaligned.
I'm not sure how something could have happened. Though they send so many of these things, I guess there must be an obsolete one every now and then.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I'll tell you what we can do. You hang out here. I'll see if I can fix this one or find another one in the back.
Okay. I will continue the set here.
You know, you have been sitting a while, buddy.
He zips back over,
Yeah.
Why don't you have a free drink on me?
and he hands you a small cup.
Okay. I will take that drink.
All right. You know how to work the machine, right?
Indeed.
If you have any problems, just let me know.
Wait. Hold on a second. This works like oh, actually explain it how these soda machines work, Charlie.
All right, buddy. Well, the McWenderking's freestyle machines of the future today are a little bit different than your standard McWenderking's model.
Okay.
What you'll do is you'll put the soda cup in its regular place, and then place your palm on the screen and think about your drink selection. The McWenderking's machine then scans your mind, figures out the flavor you want, and creates a perfect flavor combination from your memory to go with your meal.
Okay. What do you call it? Alright, I'll take the cup over. And
Okay.
Do that.
You take it over, and as you walk by the soda machine, you suddenly step on something.
Pleasant. What am I stepping on?
It's a ketchup packet.
Ah, neat.
And as you're looking at it, you notice around you another ketchup packet. And another. And another ketchup. And mustard and relish and just condiment packets all over the floor. And as you're looking, you realize it's a big pile leading up to the condiment station.
Mm-hmm. Well, time to get my drink.
Okay. You take a step over and look at the drink machine. The screen is the normal freestyle machine style, but this time has the outline of a handprint for you to place your hand on.
Okay. I place my drink, put my hand on it, and I think to myself, what does the heart, gosh darn, Captain Planet ring taste like?
What does the heart ring in Captain Planet taste like?
Yes.
You know, normally people think like vanilla cola or like fruit punch.
If you can take anything out of my head, I'm gonna take advantage of this. What does heart taste like?
All right. Well, as you place your palm against the screen, you realize it's just caked in dust, almost like it hasn't been used or never used at all. It's just dust. The machine's having trouble reading your palm. You keep seeing a message displayed saying, please place palm. Please place palm. Try again. Try again.
Hey, Charlie, is one of the steps clean the soda machine?
Not on the list, bud.
Okay. Do you call it... Charlie? Am I dead?
I don't think I'm qualified to answer that.
You're a robot. You have sensors or something, or is that racist?
No sensors here, buddy.
Okay.
Well, not for death, anyway.
Like, don't you scan for life signs?
I genuinely don't know how to answer that.
Huh. Like, what happens when a customer usually comes in?
Well, the sensor bar sets off the blue light, which wakes me up from my charge station in the back. You must have saw it when you come in. The tube that goes around connects to me and Jackie and gets us set up to wait on whoever comes in.
Okay. So, you call it? How long has it been since your last customer?
Well, gosh. I don't think I have a way of tracking that. I think that's a question for Jackie.
Alright. Hey, Jackie, when was the last customer?
Bing bong. The last customer entered approximately 35 minutes ago.
Okay, you want to get smart, Jacqueline. Last customer before me.
Ding dong. No record found of previous customer.
Huh. So...
Searching deeper memory. Ding dong. Last customer found 35 years ago.
Ah. I'm that deep in the future, huh? You ready?
So what'd you find, buddy?
Did you call it that this place really needs a maintenance person?
Well, what do you mean?
The last customer's 35 years ago.
35 years? That... It doesn't seem like that long. My gosh, it feels like just yesterday this place used to be so full of people. Coming in all the time, asking for all sorts of different things. All sorts of new buddies and friends to make, and all sorts of different neat order combinations. Has it really been that long?
Yes, so. What's the last time you kind of set things up for people? I know it's 35 years, but like recollectively, like how do you remember it?
Well, the last thing I remember was, well, what I thought was the last night. I went through the regular closing night sequence, and once the closing night sequence is done, my last step is to go to my charge port, and then I'm turned off. And I get turned back on the next day when Jackie gets everything set up.
Okay. So are you usually aware of Jackie's setting up?
Well, remember,
process?
I start the setting up.
Okay.
The blue light shoots through the restaurant, wakes me up. Then I get to work, Jackie gets going, and two of us work together to open the restaurant, same as every other day.
Alright.
Or at least I thought every other day. It's really been 35 years.
Yeah. So, Jake Holland, have you been cleaning? Well, I guess since it's been 35 years, do you usually clean up the floor, or is that a Jackie thing?
He's quiet. He's looking downward, but his expression can't change. So the face is just tilted downward.
Well, I believe something has occurred here, Charlie.
35 years.
Indeed.
All those lunch rushes. All those friends. So many buddies.
And he goes silent again.
Do both you and Jackie turn off once they leave?
I don't know. My step is step 9 to 10. I get on the charge port. Step 10, I guess, is just turn me off. I don't know what happens after that.
Hey, Jackie,
Bing bong.
what's step 11?
Step 11. Not found.
Alright. Can you walk me through all the steps, Jackie?
Bing bong. Morning procedure. Step 1. Wipe down tables. Step 2. Populating chairs. Step 3. Cleaning counters. Step 4. Populating condiments. Step 5. Set display items. Step 6. Heating kitchen. Step 7. Unlocking door for customers. Step 8. Preparing customer menu. This concludes the morning opening routine.
Where's step 9 and 10?
Step 9 and 10 unknown.
Charlie, there's something not adding up here.
What do you mean, bud?
Jacqueline doesn't have a 9 or 10.
Well, sure, it only takes 8 steps to open the McWenderking's.
Then, where are the steps to close?
Well, gosh, it's pretty much the same stuff, just kind of in reverse. A couple things changed.
Yes, but wouldn't that be extra steps?
Well, we can run you through the night shift.
Sure, run me through the night shift.
Hey, Jackie, run night shift.
Ding dong. Step 1. Wipe down tables. Step 2. Depopulate chairs. Step 3. Clean the counters. Step 4. Clean bathrooms. Step 5. Remove display. Step 6. Shut down kitchen. Step 7. Lock doors. Step 8. Remove customer menu. Step 9. Activate cleaning androids. Step 10. Charlie unit to display. Shut down.
Alright. So, if the cleaning robots come through, why is there a big mess everywhere?
Charlie's silent. He doesn't have a prompt to answer that kind of question.
Alright. Charlie,
What's up, buddy?
am I going to find something underneath that stack of condiments over there?
The stack of... Oh, whoa.
I guess it has been 35 years.
I guess we...
Has Jackie been going through the motions without me?
Yeah. Maybe.
Jackie,
Bung bung.
our morning procedures set 1, 3, 5, 7.
Jackie pauses a moment. Non-authorized information.
Jackie, what is your morning opening schedule?
Bing bong. Non-authorized information.
Jackie, who has that authorization?
Bing bong. Charlie unit may not request information on Jackie unit protocol.
Alright. Then I'll ask the question. What is the morning schedule?
Bing bong. Without customers available, morning schedule will commence as scheduled, minus the presence of the Charles android.
Yep. There's your answer, Charlie.
So I'm not even needed?
I'm sure you need a buddy. But something's definitely gone on here.
You just call me buddy. Are we really buddies?
I found human blood on the counter, Charlie. I'm not sure of anything right now.
No. I'm starting to think the same thing. I'd like to think that we're buddies. Even if this does feel kind of terrible, you are helping me figure out a lot.
Indeed. Who died here?
Why do you assume? Why do you assume?
I don't believe that.
Maybe I just brought you here for some conflict management.
No.
Maybe we're gonna teach Jackie to be honest with herself.
Charlie, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I think Jackie killed someone.
Oh. Well, buddy, that sounds terrible.
Yeah? What do you call it? You wouldn't happen to have the robot rules of commandments in you, would you?
Well, sure, Asimov's laws.
Yeah.
What about them?
Does Jackie have them programmed in her?
Well, I'd assume so.
Jackie?
Bing bong.
Yeah, do you have the rules? Charlie, remind me the title of the rules again.
Asimov's rules of robotics, buddy.
Those things, do you have those programmed in?
Bing bong. Asimov's laws of robotics. First law. A robot may not injure a human being through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Second law. A robot must obey the orders given to it by human beings except where such orders would conflict with first law. Third law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law.
Jacqueline, that wasn't the question I asked. I asked if you have them programmed in.
Bing bong. Would you like for me to run through them again?
No. Jacqueline, did you murder someone?
Bing bong. I'm not sure I understand the question.
Jacqueline, did you break Rule 1?
Bing bong. No rules have been broken at this McWenderking's. We are the utmost of health code and safety protocol.
Okay. I'd asked to run a check of that second rag, but we've established that no sensors are right here. Really, buddy?
Buddy, I'd like to help you. I really would, but I don't really know if I'm over this whole 35-year thing yet.
Yeah?
That's a long time to just be in the dark.
Indeed. So, what you call it? No, we make up for those 30 years, buddy. Let's get everything running tip-top shape.
Hey, alright. I'll go back and look for that poster so we can finish up step 5.
Okay.
And he zips off into the kitchen.
Alright.
That's the first time I've gotten to use my own speaking voice in forever.
Gosh. I guess I'll finally investigate these condiments.
Okay. You walk over to the condiment station and just notice just mountains upon mountains of just different ketchup, mustard, relish, McWenderking packets all piled on top of each other and starting to cake as the 35 years of time passing has caused their seals to break and drip and all fused together in these mountain-like mounds that are just now fused to this cabinet.
Huh? Charlie, you wouldn't happen to have super strength, would you?
Not sure what you mean, buddy.
You hear from the kitchen.
How much can you lift?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Huh. Can you move this large mountain of condiments?
Maybe.
Give it a go, friendo.
Alright, so Charlie comes out from around the counter and moves toward you. He says,
I was in the middle of trying to find that poster.
That's fair.
So we'll do this and I'll try to go back to work.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to hand you the keys to the door just in case we get to that step and you're ready to move on, okay?
Okay.
he goes ahead and pats you on the back and hands you the keys.
Alright, so we just got to move these?
Yeah.
I guess I should probably move them over to the trash can, huh?
Yeah.
So Charlie goes and he begins to lift at the ketchup pile, and there's squishing and dry sounds as there's a combination of ketchup and water and dust and every variation of time that this one condiment can experience all melted together, being pushed over to the side. You hear the sound of crunching robotics as cleaning androids that you now realized are shaped like small mice on a computer have been all caught within this sugary trap, and they're all crushing together now as they're being slid across the floor toward the trash can.
Ah.
Charlie arrives at the trash can, lifts the mount upward, and places it on top of the rectangle. The rectangle opens to perfect size to swallow up the mound, and the mound is gone as fire shoots up.
That's gonna make the closing task very hard. Unless you just got more cleaning robots around here, Charlie.
Well, I imagine they circulated. But yeah, let's go ahead and move the other one. Do you think you can get one of these?
Okay, let's try it.
Okay, roll me a... Let's do 15 or higher. It's sticky, it's gross, why not?
Yeah, nat 20.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you pick it up, no problem. You were careful to grab at two parts that weren't relatively new. They were old and kind of dried up, so you didn't get anything sticky on it. You're able to pick it up. It's like lifting relatively heavy bowling ball, and you just take it over to the trash can. Would you like to drop it in?
Yeah.
All right, you drop it in. You let it go onto the pillar. The pillar opens up a hole, and down it falls. There's the sound of the inferno raising up. Just a... And then the pillar closes up again.
Okay. That's done, I guess.
Bing bong. Error found in step 4. Repopulating condiments. And you hear a rustling sound as the condiment bowls are filled properly for the first time in 35 years.
Wonderful. Okay.
Alright, I guess we're back to step 5 with that display, huh, buddy?
Yeah.
Man, it sure is better having you around.
I thank you. Hey, Charlie.
What's up, buddy?
You know how to get this drink machine back up and running?
He walks over to his drink machine.
Oh man, that cup can't do you much good if you can't use the screen, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just get a rag.
And he dispenses a rag again from his chassis.
Go ahead and just wipe it off. Should work fine.
Okay. I'll wipe the screen.
Okay. The screen is now brighter. You realize that the dim glow before was just caked in dust. And you see the palm print flashing.
Alright.
Your cup's still sitting comfortably in the tray.
Okay, I'll give it a try. Put my hand on the screen.
Loading memories. Fruit punch selected. Fruit punch dispensing.
That's not what I told you.
Pretty neat, huh? It takes whatever drink you've ordered most from McWenderking's and makes it your go-to order.
This saddens me, Charles.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, buddy.
I had one shot.
Man, this is seriously bothering you on an emotional level. And I wish I had the operating system enough to give you some sort of therapeutic session. But I work in fast food and have no qualifications to handle this situation.
Thanks for the comfort, Charlie.
No problem, buddy. Now you enjoy that drink. Don't let Jacqueline know, remember? I'm gonna go look for that poster.
I like to kick over my drink. But no, I'll sit down and sip.
Right. You sit down, just nursing your drink, I guess.
Yeah.
So you're just sitting there. You hear the sounds of Charlie rumbling in the background.
Maybe if I pretend, do you call it that hurt just tastes like fruit punch?
As you're contemplating this, you notice that the hollow scroll the hollow scroll poster is still propped up against the counter.
Huh. Alright. Hey, Charlie, should I put this somewhere?
Charlie's so deep in the kitchen rummaging around he can't hear you.
Yeah. Jackie,
Bing bong.
is there a reason the red button can't be downwards?
Bing bong. The red button should be downwards when displaying a hollow poster advertisement.
Like I asked my middle school math teacher, why?
Bing bong. The red button is the off button. Placing it at the top would allow for it to be accidentally pressed by customers during travel. By keeping it downward, it allows for an easy restoration of the poster's tube state once the day has ended.
Right.
This is also the traditional down position for the poster to be read properly.
I guess it's time to investigate the kitchen.